Indiana football looked to improve its 42, 48, and 6 homecoming record this past weekend against the Fighting Illini. Could the Hoosiers put a cap on the Illini's juice?
And it's time to go crazy, Indiana fans, as Hoosier hysteria took over Assembly Hall this weekend. You'll get all you need to know about the men's basketball team.
And Indiana volleyball got the chance to play in the big gym as the Hoosiers took on the Iowa Hawkeyes at Assembly Hall. We'll see if the Hoosiers could continue their winning ways coming up on Hoosier Sports Night.
Hello everyone, welcome to Hoosier Sports Night. Fresh off a swine flu recovery, I'm Nick LaGrange alongside my partner Courtney Cronin. And Courtney, it was a jam-packed homecoming weekend capped off by a football game between the Hoosiers and the Illini.
It was a great weekend. We had Hoosier hysteria on Friday, the homecoming football game against the Fighting Illini on Saturday, and Nick, it looks like the Hoosiers finally broke the 3-game losing streak. Indiana football came into this homecoming weekend on a 3-game losing streak capped off with a 40-point loss at Virginia. Coach Lynch did not want to make losing a habit for the Hoosiers this season, so practice was much more intense during the week. We'll go to the highlights and see if the changes on the practice field paid off for the Hoosiers on the playing field. IU didn't know which QB they were going to face until game time. Illinois' Juice Williams got the nod over Eddie McGee, and this is most likely the reason why. Fake handoff, Juice is already looking down into the end zone, finds A.J. Jenkins. Illinois is getting fired up to wreck Indiana's homecoming. A few drives later, Ben Chappell with the trips to the far side, avoiding pressure, finds DeMarlo Belcher. Nice shake and bake move. Belcher will work his way down into the end zone, celebrating earlier the Indiana Hoosiers. Let's take a look again. The shake and bake move, bam! Listening to Billy Lynch, the head wide receivers coach for the Indiana Hoosiers. Chappell under center, fourth down, going for it, looks behind, trusts Trey Burgess, but he trips. That's an absolute embarrassment. Hoosiers will turn the ball over. IU's red zone defense to take pride in so much takes care of Juice Williams in this one. Jamie Curlew forces a fumble, and as he said perfectly, Ray Fisher is not the kind of player who just wants to land on the ball. He wants to pick it up and do something with it. Fisher will make it to about the 15-yard line. Ron Zook, I have no idea what you're laughing at. This is the same team that was in the Rose Bowl 2 years ago. Inside the fourth quarter at the Illinois 44-yard line, Chappell on a design rollout. Look who's already waiting for him down at the Illinois one. There's Tandon Doss. He'll reach the end zone. They'll finish the game 27-14 and win the homecoming game.
The Hoosiers started off this homecoming game as cold as the weather, but as soon as the second quarter rolled around, they warmed up and IU never looked back.
Well, it was obviously a great win for our football team and one that we needed, and I was really proud of how they bounced back from a tough couple of weeks.
Indiana's defense remembered to show up for this game after a dreadful performance last week at Virginia, where they gave up 47 points. Today, IU forced 4 fumbles and only allowed 14 points.
I thought the defense did a great job the whole game. One of the things that they played the kind of defense we want to play. We didn't give up big plays. They got the 1 touchdown pass there in the first half, but other than that, we made them earn it. And they've got some explosive players. And then, we wanted to create turnovers, and they did that. And most of them were created turnovers, too, where it was good, good defense.
I think we did a great job getting to the ball, tackling the first time. There might have been a couple of missed tackles here or there, but nowhere near, what we did in the last 2 weeks. I think everybody did a great job of hustling to the ball. We had a lot of guys around the ball carrier, and a lot of guys did a good job making a nice form tackle.
Offensively, the Hoosiers managed to tally 27 points on 482 yards of total offense. This was all led by Ben Chappell's career-high 333 passing yards.
He does a lot of things for this football team, and obviously the offense specifically in terms of making sure everybody's on the same page and the preparation through the week and all that. And so any success he gets, it's like Jamie. They deserve it because they work for it.
I thought I played pretty good. I'm sure there are going to be some things on film. Those first couple of drives we need to finish, and I'm sure I overthrew DeMarlo on the first drive and then missed Mitchell in the back of the end zone. But little things like that, gotta make those plays to win games.
Ben was amazing tonight.
He completed a lot of passes. He made sure all the receivers got their touches. He made a lot of good reads, and the running backs, they did good too. And so we had Illinois on the heels a little bit.
With this win, Indiana moves to 4-3 on the season, which already surpasses the win total from a year ago. All of a sudden, the Hoosiers are just 2 wins away from being bowl eligible, and with 5 games remaining, they look to stay competitive in Big Ten play to give themselves a chance to go bowling. From Memorial Stadium, I'm AJ Shube, Hoosier Sports Night.
Chapel finished tonight with a career-high 23 for 38 completed passes for 333 yards and 3 touchdowns. Quarterback, running back, receiver, and punter? Mitchell Evans also recorded career highs of 88 rushing yards, 17 receiving yards, and his punt only went 8 yards, but IU recovered the ball after it bounced off an Illinois player. The offense had a stellar performance in Saturday's game, but it was the defense that helped solidify the win and send the Illini back without winning their first Big Ten game.